Before I go on a tangent, I would like to give an update on the cat. If you've been paying attention to the videos I've been uploading, you would know that I just recently installed a gas-powered heater, and my cat is looking at this heater like it's a demon, like it's a machine that has come from hell. And so basically he's scared of it, and he has been sleeping in his little cat house because he's so terrified of the thing. This poor kitty. I've been trying to get him used to it through exposure. I mean, I gave him like little treats and to bait him inside, and tried to make him understand that this heater is not going to hurt him. But he's a cat, and I don't really understand his psychology, but you know, he's fine. He's fine. And I'm making sure that he's like not freezing out there or anything like that. But yeah, that's what he's been doing. Oh man, this weather is something else. It's just been raining. It's raining a lot, and I don't like it. I mean, it's there, and yeah, it's just there, you know. Can't really do anything about that. You know what's more depressing than that these days is seems like a lot of adults seem to be more inclined to act like children these days. Like we've given up on the future and it's mostly just about me now, you know. But it's not like that. I mean, it could be just the way we were raised. You know, it could be, you know, being raised by people who grew up in a generation where it was cool to be edgy and stuff like that, and I think it's like they don't want to like shift the blame to themselves for but it's like everyone who was born in like the early 2000s is like basically nearly an adult now. I mean, I was born in 2001, so I'm 23 now. And my parents were split up, so yeah, my dad was okay. He did his job. He made sure I was fed and went to school and whatnot. Not the greatest. I'm gonna be honest, not the greatest father ever, but definitely not the worst. I'll tell you that. I've seen some. I've heard some like I've heard about like very neglectful people, and you know, he just wasn't that, and he wasn't a horrible person either. He did pretty good as far as parenting goes. But we were raised by that generation of basically raised by a generation of punks, and then they wonder why and then like children were like all pampered and everything, and then like we're wondering why like we act like so immature now, you know. Long gone are the days of respect and everything. Respect doesn't mean much, and people don't act like adults anymore. I mean, yeah, there are people who are responsible and everything, but you know, like you piss one of these people off, and like they're not gonna like. I think that the response is would probably still be very immature. Like when they're pushed over the limit of like having to be nice to you, then they start acting a fool. Or I think you're trying. I'm having a hard time getting at this. Like I'm having a hard time getting at my point. It's like let's see here. People who incessantly like swear. I think of those people who have never gone past the middle school stage of like, you know, swear words are funny, you know. It's funny to say bad words. In like people who think it's funny to trigger other people and really derive pleasure on other people's displeasure, which is kind of like a rapey attitude, but that's the attitude most people take up. Or not most people, I'm just saying like a lot of people, a lot of stupid people take up on. And it's kind of just annoys me that, I mean, do whatever you want. I'm just saying, like, there used to be rules, and the rules were there for a reason, but you just want to live in shitty chaos, and that's what I'd say to these immature people. And they're like Grinches, you know, like nobody loved them, and they didn't get the attention that they needed, and basically now they have a heart that's an ocean of sadness. And then they go and take it out on other people who seem happy. And they derive pleasure from their bad experiences. So basically I'm trying to break down the psychology of, you know, like why people are acting so antisocial these days. And I think people who are deliberately antisocial are just childish, in my opinion. They never really had the chance to grow up, and the older they get and the more they act like that, the older they get, the more ugly they are. People who truly don't give a shit because their mother never gave a shit about them. It's an ugly world, but if you're one of the good people, keep it up, because eventually when this whole antisocial crap, you know, becomes overwhelming and society starts declining because of people can't help themselves but be shitheads, you know. Then you'll be one of the cool ones because you'll be the odd one in the bunch, and like pretty soon it's going to be cool to be normal. Just normal. Nothing quirky or weird about you or anything like that, or like you're not the odd one out or like doing the opposite of like, no, you're just a person who does the right thing and does the common sense thing, and then you're going to be the smartest person ever. It's like Idiocracy, the guy, not sure, smartest man in the world. And everyone's going to want to be like you and want to be normal, do the right thing. That's where society was going, but once society had a little bit too much luxury, I think was a turning point. That's where, like, you know, like all the punks started to come out, you know, all the rebels and whatnot, you know. I don't conform by society's standards and blah blah blah. Well, you don't have to conform by society's standards, just don't be a self-proclaimed bastard. You know what I mean? But you do whatever you want, okay? If you want to take your motorcycle gang and drive down the highway, not obeying the laws, that's perfectly fine, alright? I mean, the laws are there for a reason. If you end up splattered on the side of a car, you know, like, you can't say that we didn't warn you, and that's the reason why you got a ticket. But I know that you hate authority figures because, you know, they're not looking out for you. The man's not looking out for you. The man's getting you down, man, or bro, or homie, or whatever you are. But I'm just making myself look ridiculous. Of course, I have to ease back because I know, like, there's always those pesky people. Those meddling kids and their dog. Yeah. But no, some people just want to watch the world burn. They feel like the world has done them injustice, and to those people, I mean, like, yeah, I understand it. I get it. But wouldn't it be great to be the hero of the story instead of, you know, just like letting everything fall apart because you feel like your life's shitty and it's beyond repair, and you feel like you can't do anything, you can't change the society around you. I mean, that's the reason why, like, even the good kids in my high school had some level of bullying in them. Like, they liked to bully other kids because they didn't want to be perceived as weak and be the one that's bullied. Well, those bullied kids probably have really nice jobs. And all the cool kids who, you know, like smoking cigarettes, rolling dice behind the bleachers and whatnot. Yeah, all those kids are just a bunch of druggies, you know, or working at McDonald's or something like that. Their life didn't go anywhere for being cool, and they actually really fucked up their lives for not doing the right thing. But you know, it's your life, it's your decision. I'm just trying to encourage those people who want to fight the good fight. Fight the good fight. Okay. This is kind of like a back and forth rambling, but you know what I mean? You know what I mean. Alright. I think that this will be a talk show. This is kind of like an embarrassing one, but I don't really care. I feel the need to upload something. Really try to get my unfiltered thoughts out there. But if you did listen to this, be sure to like and subscribe. And we'll get back to you hopefully in better spirits. Okay, bye.